Welcome to today's global news update. 3 dead, including police officer, in deadly Montreal shooting. Central Alberta communities assess damage after major flooding. Experts warn Montreal transit projects face escalating costs. Canada's new submarine fleet raises questions about future naval strategy. France endures record heat as deadly conditions grip Europe. Global Ebola cases surpass 1,000 as response efforts intensify. Trump warns Iran to honor agreement or face consequences. England prepares for Ghana clash as World Cup action continues. Montreal police and emergency responders were called to a violent shooting that resulted in the deaths of 3 individuals, including a police officer and a civilian bystander. Investigators are working to establish the sequence of events and determine the motive behind the attack. The incident has shocked residents and prompted tributes from law enforcement agencies across Canada. Officials continue gathering evidence as the investigation moves forward. Residents across central Alberta are dealing with the aftermath of significant flooding caused by heavy rainfall. Emergency crews responded to flooded roads, damaged properties, and stranded motorists as weather conditions worsened. Community leaders say local response efforts helped reduce risks, though many residents face a lengthy recovery process. Authorities continue monitoring water levels while assessing infrastructure impacts. Analysts and transportation experts are raising concerns about rapidly increasing costs associated with public transit expansion projects in Montreal. Supporters argue the investments are necessary to support future growth and reduce congestion, while critics question budget management and cost overruns. Policymakers face pressure to balance infrastructure needs with fiscal responsibility. The debate is expected to continue as projects move forward. The Canadian military is moving ahead with plans to acquire a new generation of submarines as part of broader defense modernization efforts. Defense analysts say submarines play a critical role in surveillance, deterrence, intelligence gathering, and protecting national interests. The acquisition comes amid growing international attention on Arctic security and maritime operations. Officials are expected to provide additional details regarding costs, timelines, and operational objectives. A powerful heatwave sweeping across Europe has pushed temperatures to dangerous levels, with France recording its hottest overnight conditions on record. Officials say dozens of people have died while attempting to cool off in rivers, lakes, and coastal areas. Emergency services remain on alert as governments issue health advisories and open cooling centers. Climate experts warn that extreme heat events are becoming more frequent and intense. Health authorities and United Nations agencies are accelerating response efforts after global Ebola infections exceeded 1,000 confirmed cases. Much of the concern remains centered on vulnerable communities in and around the Democratic Republic of Congo. Medical teams are expanding surveillance, treatment, vaccination, and public awareness programs. Experts warn that rapid intervention remains critical to preventing a larger humanitarian crisis. Speaking publicly about the latest U.S.-Iran agreement, Donald Trump emphasized that compliance will be closely monitored and warned of consequences for violations. The statement follows recent diplomatic efforts aimed at reducing tensions and stabilizing the region. Analysts say the success of the agreement depends on verification mechanisms, trust-building measures, and continued dialogue. Governments around the world remain focused on the agreement's impact on regional security and global energy markets. The World Cup schedule continues with England preparing to face Ghana in one of the tournament's most closely watched fixtures. Coaches and players are focusing on strategy, fitness, and preparation as the competition intensifies. Supporters from both nations are expected to create a vibrant atmosphere around the match. Tournament organizers say global interest remains exceptionally strong as the event progresses.